So welcome back to our lecture series in linear control system. So in today's class we are looking how to find phase margin and gain margin from Bode plot. So the same question we are considering. In the last two classes we were considering the same question for finding magnitude plot and phase plot. So from the same question in the previous classes we obtained these results. So if you are having any doubt regarding phase plot and magnitude plot, you can refer the previous classes. Anyhow, now I obtained the entire phase plot, entire magnitude plot with both phase plot and magnitude plot. So this is the question. Anyhow, these things are arranged. Now I am going to check only how to find the phase margin and gain margin. So phase margin is simply you have to think it will be a phase, it will be a degree. So it will be 180 degree plus some other degree. Phase margin is a phase or degree, so it will be 180 degree plus some other degree. This some other degree will be corresponding to gain crossover. So phi GC is the phase at gain crossover frequency. Phi GC is the phase at gain crossover frequency. And what is gain crossover frequency? It is the frequency at which gain crosses 0 dB. That we will clear in the next slide. It is the frequency at which gain it is the frequency at omega GC. So phi GC is the phase at gain crossover frequency. So gain crossover frequency is the frequency at which gain crosses 0 dB. Here you can see this is a 0 dB and the gain margin, the magnitude plot crosses 0 here. So this is the point, and from that we can find omega GC. We will go to that. And gain margin is negative of magnitude. Gain margin will be a gain only, magnitude only. So it is negative of magnitude at phase crossover frequency. And what is phase crossover frequency? Omega PC. What is it? It is the frequency at which the phase plot crosses minus 180 degree. So you have to learn these things. It is the frequency at which phase plot crosses minus 180 degree. We will discuss this thing detailedly in the figure. Then you will get a clear picture. For the time being, you please by heart these things. What is phase margin and what is gain margin? Okay. Now we are going to find the phase margin from these drawings. So phase margin, in order to find phase margin, there is another method also. But from the Bode plot, we are having a good method and an easy method to find the phase margin. So in the Bode plot, this is magnitude plot and this is phase plot. Okay. First of all, phase margin, we already know it is defined as 180 plus phi GC. And what is phi GC? Phi GC is phase at gain crossover frequency. And gain crossover frequency is nothing but it is the frequency at which magnitude crosses 0. That is the important thing. Gain crossover frequency is the frequency that we are relating to magnitude plot, not the phase plot. So gain crossover frequency is the frequency at which magnitude crosses 0. For that, we should be enabled to check the 0 crossing point. So this is the 0 in magnitude. So I am extending this point, okay, I am extending the 0 dB. I am extending the 0 dB to the magnitude plot. So we are enough luck to get some good easily notable point because it is on the decade line itself. So this will be that frequency. What was its name? Gain crossover frequency, omega GC. Omega GC. Gain crossover frequency. So we got gain crossover frequency. Now what is phase margin? Phase margin is 180 plus phase at gain crossover frequency. So we got only omega GC or frequency at which gain crossover happens. But we want to find phi GC. Phi GC is nothing but phase, phi is phase corresponding to gain crossover frequency. So you please move back to the phase plot. And now you will get a crossing point. Please extend that crossing point into your phase axis. Use scale, that will be better. Okay. I got minus 200. So here, what are the conclusions I made? Initially, I found omega GC. What was that? It is the point corresponding to the zero crossing point of magnitude. So I got omega GC as 1. Then I find phi GC corresponding to omega GC, and I got phi GC is equal to minus 200. Then phase margin is very easy, 180 plus phi GC. So 180 minus 200. Its phase margin is minus 20 degree. You please note this value. We are having some more important conclusions to be made from this value. Okay, so please note this value. Phase margin is negative, which is minus 20. Okay, now we are going to find gain margin. So in previous topic we found phase margin. Gain margin is the negative of gain. Gain margin should be a gain. Like in previous session, phase margin was a phase. It will be an angle. So gain margin will be a gain. So we have to take the negative of a particular gain, negative of particular magnitude of g of j omega at phase crossover frequency. Gain margin relates to phase crossover frequency and phase margin relates to gain crossover frequency. That is the case. So gain margin relates to some gain negative of that particular magnitude, where the magnitude is should be found from phase crossover frequency. Now what is phase crossover frequency? Omega Pc. Omega Pc is nothing but phase crossover frequency. It is the frequency at which our phase crosses minus 180 degree. The frequency at which our phase crosses minus 180 degree. So it will be very confusing, really confusing. For me too, it is a little bit confusing. Phase crossover frequency and gain crossover frequency. So you should thoroughly study these definitions and you should understand what is this. So phase crossover frequency is the frequency at which phase crosses. Phase crosses means it will be some degree. So it will be minus 180 degree. So phase crossover frequency is the frequency at which phase crosses minus 180 degree. Now come to the figure. Here it is minus 180 degree. Okay, this is minus 180, minus 170, minus 190 like that. So minus 180 degree is extended back to our phase plot. It will touch here. And this point is taken back to frequency axis. So I will get this point as approximately equal to 90, and this is omega Pc, phase crossover frequency. And now I want to find the gain at the phase crossover frequency. So in this problem, in this example, omega Pc is equal to what? What was the phase degree, phase frequency? 90. And I want to find magnitude corresponding to that phase crossover frequency. That will be, I have to extend this 90 to the magnitude plot. Then it will crosses, it will get, I will get a point here, and I will extend that point to x-axis in order to find this magnitude, and this magnitude is minus 125 degree. So that particular magnitude at phase crossover frequency is minus 125 degree. So what is gain margin? It is negative of this particular magnitude at omega pc. So that is negative of minus 125. So that is plus 125. So if gain at omega pc is negative, gain margin will be positive. If gain at omega pc is positive, gain margin will be negative. So please keep this thing in your mind. We got gain margin as plus 125, and phase margin we already got in the previous exercise. So this is the concept of gain margin and phase margin. So we clearly now we know how to obtain these margins from the phase plot and magnitude plot. But in some case we will not obtain the exact thing. Some case the 180 will never get crosses. So that you have to take that it will cross at infinity. Like that your answer will get infinity or 0. Such things may also happen. So you have to check some other problems from textbooks, simple textbooks like Nagorkani. Such things you can refer. Okay. Now I am going to comment about the stability of the system from these conditions. So now we know what is phase crossover frequency and gain crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is the frequency where the phase of the particular plot crosses minus 180 degree, and gain crossover frequency is the frequency where gain crosses 0 dB. If omega pc or phase crossover frequency is greater than gain crossover frequency from your problem, then we can definitely say phase margin will be positive and gain margin will be positive. This condition, if phase margin is positive and gain margin is positive, then we can say system is stable. At such a case, if we check, we can see omega pc, phase crossover frequency, is greater than omega gc. Next, if it is unstable, then phase margin should be negative and gain margin is also negative. In such a case, if we check the omega pc and omega gc, then we can see omega phase crossover frequency should be less than gain crossover frequency. This is the condition for unstability. Then marginally stable, third condition. In marginally stability we can see phase margin is neither positive nor negative, that is 0, and gain margin is also 0. And in this condition, in such a condition if we can see such a condition where gain margin and phase margin are 0, then in that one omega pc, gain crossover frequency, should be equal to omega gc, phase crossover frequency. Both these frequencies will be equal. And one more thing is there, if any one of gain margin or phase margin is positive, any one of gain margin or phase margin is positive, then and other one is negative, what I want to say is one of these is positive and other one is negative. If gain margin is positive, if phase margin is positive, gain margin should be negative, and gain margin is positive, phase margin should be negative. In such case, stability cannot be determined. One is positive and other is negative. Among phase margin comma gain margin. Then stability cannot be commented. We cannot comment about the stability in such a case. So these four cases are important. Now in this case, for example, we got minus 20 as the phase margin. Can we increase the phase margin? Suppose if phase margin is positive, we can say the system will become stable. Both phase margin and gain margin are positive. Can we bring that to positive? Of course you can bring by changing the value of K, or by designing some other compensators, by changing the transfer function a little bit. For that thing we are initially drawing the Bode plot. So now everything related to Bode plot is over. Concept about the stability, how to find gain margin, phase margin. Then after from that phase margin and gain margin, how we can comment about the stability. Such things are over. Now in the next class I will move to a small problem where K is equal to 1. K is not given in the problem. K is just given as K itself. Then you have to find the value of K for some particular condition to make it stable or to make the gain margin high, gain margin low, like that. So that we will discuss in the next class. So hope you enjoyed this class. We'll see in the next class. Thank you.